I don't really know, actually. I should look. She's taking 40... I have the same resistance she does. Wow. Well, for fire, I'm about as good as she is. Which is interesting. You'd think she'd be super resistant to it, but apparently not that much. Or I'm just that awesome. You know what? I'm gonna go with that. I'm just that awesome. Deal with it. Still got room in my inventory, which... I was about to say, which surprises me. It does not surprise me anymore. Well, we still got a bit more time to go, so let's just drop everything in here. Everything that needs to be dropped. This needs to be dropped. I'll come back for it if I really need to. 3 keys, no. I'll drop this instead. How much room do I have? Probably not enough to finish the update, but we'll see. I'd still like to go a little further. Meta shield. I mean, I'd like to finish the area, more or less. It's gonna be a while. Yeah, I may have to sell some stuff before the end. And I may not even finish the entirety of this area. Depends. We've been cutting through it pretty fast, because I'm powerful now. I invested a lot in both attack and defense. So I'm pretty good. Pretty heavy hitting, and not heavy taking damage. That does not even make sense, but whatever. You know what I mean. As long as my meaning comes across the screen to you guys' brains, it's fine. It sounds weird too, but again, I'm sure you got the point. That's all that matters. Come out, little worms. I'm trying to kill you. One of them is almost dead. This guy. Can I kill you? Yeah, I actually hit him. I was surprised by that. Stop moving around so I can kill you. You're dying now. Except no, because you just can't stand still. God damn it. There we go. Stay here. Stay. Yes. Oh, there's more of them. God damn it. God damn it. And I missed... I just started missing at the end of my combo. You know, when it's the most valuable hits being thrown. No, that's not the one that's dying. This is the one that's dying. Uh-oh. Yeah, I started my combo a little too far, but it still hit him for the most part. You know, the shotgun is not that effective against the worms because they rarely take all the fireballs. That's kind of interesting. No more worms for you! Ha ha! How you like that? You probably don't care, actually, now that I think about it. That's another gate down, and that's another flock of phoenixes to deal with. I can do that. Goodbye you, and level up. Alright. Still got room in the inventory. Ah. Gonna have to do some actual cleaning up of the inventory. There's no magical solution this time. I'm sure you got great weapons. I just want to sell some of the crap I have. This hammer is not being used anymore. I'll keep mine, even though I may just not use it anymore. We'll see. Trinity Rod, I have one already. I'm pretty sure it's better than what you have. Trinity Rod +4. That's also probably better than what I have, but I don't really care. Okay. That cleaned up some of it. I'll do the actual shopping with, you know, the magical items another time. That's the kind of stuff I keep for the off-screen, because it takes a while to do, typically. Usually less than 10 minutes, but it can take a while. The last time I did some, it took, I believe it was 8 minutes? I looked. just for the sake of knowing. Allows me to tell you about it, you know? If it's worth noting. 8 minutes wasn't particularly worth noting, by the way. But I wouldn't know that unless I had actually paid attention to it. Which is exactly why I did. Jeez, this place. It's hard to be very thorough with it. I'm trying really hard. There's an oasis here. I wonder if that cave that was talking about an oasis actually comes out around here. Oh, it sure does look like it. That looks like a cave to me. I think I'm gonna go down that cave just to make sure there's nothing interesting in it. There's probably something interesting over in here, actually. Oh, hello! Give me a moment. I don't have the fairy stuff on me. Kind of left it back home because well, I should have expected some of you, actually. Should have seen you all coming. Okay, let's take 3 of the one-shots. That way we make some room in our inventory every time we hit the square button. There we go. Alright, let's go. This is gonna be a mess on the screen. Good luck finding out what's going on here. I'm just spamming buttons. I don't even know what's going on. I'm just spamming buttons and pointing, generally speaking, up and hoping I'm hitting stuff. I see that there's a lot of birds, so I'm gently orienting myself towards them. Because they're killing me, and I'd rather kill them first. That did pretty alright. It cleaned them out a little, numbers-wise. See, there's very little happening on the screen right now, because I just went after the birds. At some point during that fight. Ah, can we kill a monster gate already? Yes, we can. It was the Phoenix monster gate, it seems. Okay, we can kill this one, and then there's still one more to go. Presumably the one for the big monsters. Oh, jeez. I let Meryl die. I'm a terrible person. Also, we are not immune to stun anymore. Should probably watch that. Don't want to get stun locked, although it's a little too late in the fight to really get stun locked. Wonder if I'm gonna have enough room in the inventory. No, I don't. Well, now I do. And I have plenty more stuff to put in it. Charm of Light. I don't even know what that does. I need 4, 5, 6 places in the inventory. Goodness me. And I still want to keep going, goddammit. Well, I could put the fairy stuff back in and sell a lot of the stuff that I did. What was that? Feather vest. I read father something or other and I was like, what? Sounds wrong, and it was. Totally not what I was seeing. I was seeing the wrong thing. Okay, storehouse is always open. Take these back. I don't want them anymore. Is that enough room, actually? Yes, just barely, I think. It was 6, wasn't it? Next time something drops, we're gonna be in trouble again. We can put the Charm of Light out. Put the lights out, jeez. Put the charm out in the warehouse, where it's probably going to stay until the end of times, because I don't even know what it does. I assume this is a shortcut to up. Good, you didn't have an item, just some force energy. It is? But there's also a side path. I don't know what that's all about. It's all about snakes and extra loot that I'm not gonna have room for. Also paralysis, because Medusas. Ow. Get to the Medusa! Gotta get to the Medusa! Are there ants? There's ants. There's a battery of ants over here. Just throwing stuff far away. Was it Shining Force Feather that had all the ant not items but enemies as well? I think there was a tactical RPG that had that. I forget, actually. Dude, I can destroy this. Get to it, come on! Come on! I'm spending way too much time petrified. Oh, dude. All that's left is this one. Come on, get it. Yeah! We got this! So much loot that doesn't fit into my bags. God damn it. Devil Reaper, that sounds great. Too bad I can't equip it. Oh my god, more items. I'm gonna have to do some more shopping. God damn it. I'll cut that. That's kind of interesting. I'll keep that for a boss, I suppose. Suppose that would be really nice to use. So I cleaned up a little. I went pretty fast. I didn't do a full cleanup of it. I did look at the rings and bracelets and then destroyed everything that I didn't want to keep. I kept a new ring. Instead of defense plus 20%, it's HP plus 30%. I don't remember. Oh, it's a little better at flame resistance as well, I think. I think it had like slightly flame resistant and now it's flame resist plus. So, you know, slightly better. Better is just stronger for me and all that, and you know, whatever. Let's just not dwell on saying stupid crap. How about that? Hopefully nothing respawns. I'll be really annoyed if it does. Oh, well, this was not a respawn. We've never been here. We're fine. We're fine, people. Everything's fine. Well, except for the frame rate. Hello, frame rate issues. Oh, we're cutting through them. We're getting through them. Goodbye, frame rate issues. I got this. I killed enough of whatever it was that it was spawning. That was probably just for the phoenixes. And then the snakes have another one. They sure look like they do. I've been up there already, which means it did respawn. Frick me. I'm not happy about that. That's one of the reasons I was hesitant about going down into that shortcut path. Greed got the better of me. It's really the better in this case. Unless they didn't respawn and I'm crazy about thinking that I went up there, which is also possible, actually. Believe it or not, it's possible I make mistakes sometimes. I'm sure you can believe that, actually. Meryl, you just saved the snake. I was about to kill it and then you just threw it away. Now they're all spread around and really annoying to get to and kill. You die. Okay. Oh my god, almost. Yeah! One more, just one more. And then we're done here. No, don't miss it. There we go. Lots of stuff on the ground. More fairy. God. Okay, I need to get up here just to know what's over there. Well, there ain't nothing to it. Just get up here, do your stuff. Maybe I've never been up there for all I know. It's possible. I don't think that's the case, but it's possible. I think I would have noticed all the birds shooting at me when I was up here. Oh yeah, I've fought this before. It's the worms and everything, and Meryl almost died. In fact, I was so convinced she was dead that I double used the water, even though I only needed one use. Go me! God damn it. And one of them's down there, and we can't do jack about it, because I don't have my bow equipped, and I don't feel like going to equip it. I don't know what Baron's doing, by the way, but he's dying. He was dying real fast a moment ago. Phoenixes must have been focusing him down. Oh, I'm full again. This is becoming problematic. I should look at my bows, actually. I remember seeing a lot of bows in my inventory. Okay, something just spawned a lot of worms. Not too happy about that. Get out of the way, worms! Worms! Worms everywhere! almost done here. Oh, come on, he escapes death. This time. But just this time. It will not last. 4 fairy dust. I can probably do some room with that. I'll be right back. Alright, I got a new Sidewinder. It does attack 20% and strength 5%, which is really good for a weapon at least. Makes the weapon hit harder, which is pretty good. So that happened. Hello, Wormy. That happened. It also cleaned up a lot of my inventory because I got a lot of bows. That's all I broke down, by the way, at the little Zoe shop. Gave me some room. I mean, I'm up to 42 right now, but I picked up, I think, 4 things. So I broke down at least 10 things. That's kind of impressive, I'll say. So is that the path up to outside of this desert? Because that's basically my stopping point. I feel like that's going to be a good point to stop it. Stop it! All we did was this section of the parched desert. It took forever. We did it, though. We got slowed down by inventory management. Ah, the plague of RPG games that have a certain amount of age. And even then, there's some games that still come with inventory management. It's not the greatest in video games, I'll say. I mean, it's usually a bother more than anything. A barrier to fun. I mean, you'll get back to town eventually. I don't know. I'm just not too keen on that, especially in this game where you don't even look at what you get. You just pick it up automatically. There's no... I don't think anybody exists that is going to look at something and then decide whether or not he's going to pick it up, whether it's worth it to pick it up. Like in Diablo, I did do that. Diablo 2 and Diablo. I just look at what the item is, and if I think it might be worth it, then I'll pick it up. I did not pick all the trash. Don't pick the gray items, they're stupid. They're barely gonna get you any money at all, and they're gonna make you waste a lot of time. Typically I'd look at square value. It's something I invented more from item magics, but well, invented. It's my own way of calculating things anyway. It's something I came up with, but it applies to a lot of games. I even apply it to some extent to the Elder Scrolls series. But in this case, you have to divide value by the weight. And it kind of gives you what it's worth. Really. What it's really worth. And it's surprising what's kind of good and what's not. A lot of the very lightweight stuff like food, a lot of the food is actually very valuable. Because sure, it's worth only $1, but it's only weighting 0.1, I believe. Yeah, so that gives it a pretty decent value. Cost value. Anyway. I'm talking about lots of stupid stuff. Hang in there, you're almost past the desert. Apparently, we are almost past the desert, so that means that next time, we're getting through the desert! Look at all of them being so excited about it! They had to come back to town and dance about it! Yeah! Alright, so next time we're gonna have a fully cleaned up inventory, because I'm gonna go through all of it instead of just parts. I'm trying to go fast here. And then we're gonna get through the desert and find whatever we're gonna find on the other side. Aeronor, I would assume. Or Hyatt, or something like that. Anyway, until then, see y'all.